Yeah, they taste more like liverwurst. They're good, but they taste more like liverwurst than bacon. Will you stop it?
I'm not actually doing anything.
Yes, you did.
What?
You were looking like somebody was there.
No, I wasn't actually.
You were. Stop!
I'm not doing anything.
Annoying.
What did I tell you in the Chinese
I don't
restaurant?
care. Stop.
Did I not promise you I would show you what annoying was?
Stop.
Did it go? Uh-huh. And I'm doing that. I don't like to, break promises and stuff. Oh, there is one of my customers over there.
Do you want me to get annoying?
You already were. That's why I'm being
Do you
annoying.
know that I can get worse?
So can I. I know what you fear, and I know they're outside in the grass
Stop!
right now. Well, don't make me go look for them then. Actually, all I gotta do is throw one of them crackers out there, wait about 5 minutes.
Stop!
I'll tell you. Yesterday we had McDonald's for lunch. I put the wrappers in a bag. I left the bag by the chair. It must have been on top of an ant nest. And they, little itty bitty ones, they all went in there. Teeming all over. They were teeming all over it. I thought it was funny.
It's gross.
So I took them all and I put them in a little jar.
Stop!
You know what I did with a jar?
Stop it!
Guess what I did with a jar?
What?
What do you think I did with the jar?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Stop it!
Oh, God. You really think I'm going to put ants in the old man's car?
I don't know.
Well, I'm eating here. You're an idiot. Speaking of eating, I'm going to finish these crackers. My bacon crackers. There he is.
What?
Mike's truck.
It's not Mike's truck. Stop it!
What?
Being annoying.
What are you worried about if Mike shows up down here?
Stop.
Told him you needed help with your computer. He's going to come down and help you with it.
You're right. He just wants to take it away and see what I got on there.
We know what you have on there, Terry. It's porn.
Stop!
A lot of it.
Stop!
I don't need to guess at that. I know it.
Stop!
The filthiest kind of porn, I'm sure.
It's not.
And being that it's porn you like, it's nothing he wants to see.
Oh, stop.
World's largest collection of pictures of men's tallywhackers. Yeah.
Can I help it if I'm a normal female?
I beg to differ on that.
Shut
Most
up.
normal females do not have huge collections of porn on their computer.
That is bullshit. A lot of women like porn.
I said like, but they don't necessarily have a huge collection of
I
it
don't have a
themselves.
huge collection either.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't.
Something like 200 gig worth.
No.
The entire porn industry is on your fucking
I
desk.
don't even have anything on my computer, so no, I don't have anything downloaded.
Boing, boing, boing.
I had a fucked up dream last night.
Oh boy.
No, not about that. It was just fucked up. It was like, I don't know. I was with,
Were you fucked up at the time?
no.
That's surprising.
I was with, okay, this was what happened in my dream. I was with a friend of mine that I haven't seen in like years now because she has a family and everything now, and we just, stopped hanging out, whatever. But I was with her in this dream, and Steve from my job calls up me, and for some reason he knew her, and I knew he knew her, but he doesn't know her in life. At least I don't know that. But anyway, so I was like, oh, guess who's here? And he was like, who? And then I put her on the phone with him, and then he asked her to work more hours. So apparently she was working there or something. So I got mad because he didn't ask me to work, and he asked her to work. Meanwhile, we had plans to do stuff that day anyway. And then we ended up at this place. It was like a fair or something. And he was there, and I went over to him, and I was like, why didn't you ask me to work? And I forgot what he said, and blah, blah, blah. But then that was fine. Then we went, walking around the fairgrounds. I did, by myself, anyway. And I was in this, truck thing with, slats in it. And there was, performers, doing their thing, and there was, black guys, dancing and stuff. And then they saw me, and they came over and shook my hand. And then there was a German beer tent thing there, and there was German people dancing and stuff. And then there was this thing. It looked like the caterpillar ride kind of, but the thing that went like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay. And there was this woman on the ride, and she didn't like the ride anymore, and she wanted to get off, and it was still going. So she got out, and everybody's telling her not to go, and she like went down on her stomach, and she broke her neck. That was it. That was the whole dream.
That was
Tell me I don't have fucked up dreams.
That was some really good shit you were on, wasn't it?
No.
Really good shit.
I never remember these fucking dreams. I don't understand.
So a little mescaline maybe,
No.
or
I just have seriously fucked up dreams. I told you about the one with my mother, right?
I think you did.
When she was dead already, and I went to the gravesite, and then somehow I got her out, and my father he's dead too, and he was in the thing, and then they were like dancing together like zombies, and but she was he was more animated than she was. She was just kind of like hanging on like this. And then I was like, well, this is no fun. So then I brought her back, and I and I reburied her, and then I was leaving, and she didn't like the idea of me leaving, I guess, and started grabbing at me and tried to grab me down there with her.
Freud would have a field day with you. Man, oh man.
Like I said, I remember them all. I don't understand it.
Just how much of this really good shit do you have?
Oh,
Sooner or later, the supply is
another
going to run out.
Another good one was when my sisters were in this one. And my sister from Croton Falls had a house on Lake Mayapack. Okay, so we went to the lake to go swimming, and we didn't like it there because it was all like slimy. But we were just kind of there, and then there was like creepy things all around. So I like moved, and then that was fine. And then we see a fire, and it was my sister's house. We were like, "Oh, your house is on fire," and she's like, "Oh, really?" And she didn't like do anything about it. So we were like, what are you doing? Like. And then my other sister called from Brewster, and she saw it on the news or something. She's like, your house is on fire. And my other sister's like, oh, yeah, I know. And then it turned out that she wanted to collect on the insurance or something. And then she wanted me to sign this paper that I wasn't going to say anything or something, or that I didn't know anything. I don't remember all the details, but it was something like that. And then she was like, well, here, you can just sign it on a post-note for now, and then I'll
a non-disclosure statement, agreement rather, for criminal activity. That's good.
And then she wanted me to sign my name on a post-it note. She said, I'll just fill that in later. And I was like, no.
Man, you really got to lay off the shit. Let me tell you what.
I don't, like, where these things even come from?
Well, they came out of whatever it was you ingested. That's what it was. Smoked, shot, snorted, or popped.
I really got to start writing my dreams down, because it could be a bestseller.
My God. One pill makes you happy.
Stop!
One pill.
Oh, these are completely sober dreams.
Right. Sure, right. I believe you. I'm sure they are.
They really are. That's the sad part.
Uh-huh. I believe you. No, I do.
Stop!
What? So, it's too bad your niece isn't going for that psychology thing still.
I know.
She'd had a field day with you. You could have been her whole dissertation, everything. Damn. And then you can become you have no money, so you wouldn't be able to support her if you're the only client. But that's, of course, she got funding from the state to study you.
Stop!
Understanding of criminal behavior, the drug-induced mind.
Stop it.
Insanity, parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Zombie parents. Okay.
Yeah. And then they were no more fun, so I brought it back.
Well, let's see. Animated corpses rarely are, Terry.
I just wanted to have like a good time with them and party like we always did, and that didn't happen. So.
Well, let's see. They were falling apart and stinking, so I don't think, that would have really been a good thing. And probably trying to eat your brains, but they would have been disappointed.
Stop!
Why would they have been disappointed?
Shut up.
Well, why?
I don't know.
Because they didn't find any.
Shut up.
Oh,
It was
man.
scary when she was trying to grab me and bring me down.
Kids, you heard it here. Stay off the smack,
Stop.
okay? Just say
I wanted to be
no,
down there.
because it's called a flashback. This is what
No,
happens
it's
to
not
you.
a flashback.
You do so much LSD.
Oh God, stop that! I never did that.
That's what you remember anymore.
No.
See, that's another thing, amnesia.
Stop.
You do so much crap, you can't even remember what you did
I'm
anymore.
trying to remember some other doozies that I've had.
Doobies?
No. doozies.
A doozy doobie, in other words. Yeah. In your case, I believe it.
No, really, I'm sure I've had others, but I don't remember.
I'm sure you've had it many times.
Can't remember anymore right now.
You hide your stash in the freezer?
Shut up.
That's where Kenny's brother put his.
Stop!
They did. They didn't find it till they had all the house almost entirely cleaned out. They left the refrigerator for last. Because who wants to clean out a disgusting refrigerator? And they found a whole brick of pot in there. Party time. Well, they didn't use it themselves. They sold it. I could have told them to sell it to you.
I don't do that anymore.
Sure you don't. See, that's the thing about drugs. You don't remember when it's done what you did anymore.
Yes, I
So your
do.
mind kind of like resets to, oh, I don't do drugs. Meanwhile, somebody produces a video of you flat on the floor snorting lines off a wino's ass, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Quaaludes,
No.
Bennies.
Stop
I'm
it!
just wondering, it had to be something.
I'm sharing my dreams here with you.
And the entire world, yes, I know.
Shut up.
Even the birds laughing. What?
I wish I could remember more now.
Well, that's the thing. When you do so much stuff, eventually
Stop
the brain
it!
cells begin to fry, and memory is among the first things that really suffers from it. You start to forget shit like your name, you know, and where you live, and what you drive.
I do remember one, but I don't know where this one came from either, but this one wasn't that disturbing. But I was driving like to Florida or something, and then there was like a long bridge, and I hate crossing bridges, so I didn't want to cross the bridge. And it was like really long and like really close to the water, so I wouldn't like cross it. I kept putting it off. I don't want to cross it. I don't want to cross it. And then people were saying, but you don't know what's on the other side. Like maybe something better on the other side. And I was
Death
and maybe
is on
there's
the
something
other
worse on the
side.
other side. And then I kept going back and forth with that. So I finally went over the bridge, right? And then there was like an old rundown motel. And a
Bates
swimming
Motel?
pool. No, and like a swimming pool, but it was like all filthy and filled with garbage and
Corpses.
everything. No.
Oh.
And that was the end of that dream.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know what the hell that meant either, but anyway.
So is this where you were meeting the drug dealers?
Stop!
How many keys are you buying?
Why don't you just try to interpret my dreams here?
I
for
am.
me? No, you
It's
don't.
obvious. It's South Florida. It's the 80s. You're waiting at the causeway to cross over. You don't know what's on the other side. Yeah. You know, you don't know whether to run or need to go, and you meet up at a lonely abandoned motel. Yeah.
Stop.
Regular people never meet at places like that. Yep. 2 cars in the parking lot, a quick exchange, a black bag for a black bag, and back across the causeway.
And then there was another time I had another dream, and all I remember is the pool, but it was a humongous pool, and it was just littered with garbage all over the inside of it.
Another good
That's
place
why
to
I
make a
never
drug
got
deal.
that one.
Yeah. You made a lot of drug deals in your youth, didn't you?
Stop!
I know what you're remembering. Bits and pieces of actual events.
I think you should just interpret my dreams.
I am. I think you're actually having real memory. You just remembering stuff from your blackouts of,
Stop!
simple flashbacks. Hopefully flashbacks, not current events, but
Stop! The dreams.
yeah. Sometimes I am interpreting. In your
Not
case,
interpreting. You're accusing me of having flashbacks and not flashbacks.
I'm just saying what they sound like to me.
Just tell me my dreams, what they mean.
I'm trying to remember that song from Miami Vice, Smuggler's Blues.
Stop!
Just
I'm gonna get really annoying in like 2 minutes if you don't stop.
okay. We let's see. We have the dancing dead parents. We have the drugs. We have
Not
the
drugs.
the drug deal was what I call the one on the
No,
causeway.
but they weren't.
We have the sister's house on fire after you said it.
And I did not set it.
Whatever. And well, yeah, you're fucked up. But then I knew that already, so that's everybody knows
But
that.
you haven't interpreted them though.
Let's see. Do I have? Am I an analyst? No, I don't think so. I don't think I have a license for that.
I want somebody to interpret my dreams.
I just did.
did.
I said you're fucked up. See that?
know that.
I interpreted them for you. You're fucked up. See, I just told you. Now you know. And now it's official. What about the one where you're being chased by 10 angry clowns?
I never had that dream.
Not yet, huh? That's tonight. That's on tonight's schedule. How about the one where you fell down the well and it's endless?
No.
That's tomorrow night.
Stop.
Let's see. Oh, well, the one when you wake up on an international flight over the ocean
Nope.
and you're the only one on the plane?
Nope.
No?
I think that happened in Twilight Zone, didn't it?
Oh, that's Thursday. The one where you're being chased by an evil car and you can't get away.
No, that was Christine.
Yeah, that's Friday. Although she'll be in your driveway for real on that one
Stop!
day.
Doggy!
Where?
Right there.
Yeah, so? You never saw a dog before?
It's human. It's pretty. Look, I think he looks like a collie.
It is a collie. Partly, anyway.
A little collie, though.
Yeah. It's a dog.
Now, what's that? Those little collies called? Border collies?
I call them dogs.
Well, my sister has a real collie, but it's big.
I'm sure, but I just call them dogs. It has a tail, a wet nose, floppy ears. It's a dog.
What kind of a dog?
A dog. It's a dog. It's a big dog or a little dog. Sometimes they have names like Bob, Terry.
Why would anybody call their dog Bob?
Actually, I knew somebody with a dog named Bob.
Why?
I don't know. That was the dog's name. What are you
What's
asking
your
me?
dog's name?
No, it wasn't my dog's name, but dog's name was Robert, actually, but everybody called him Bob. I knew a dog named Max.
I knew a dog named Max. My
There you go.
sister-
I got a cat named Max.
Did you ever have a dog?
Yeah.
When you were
When
young?
I was a kid, yeah.
What kind of dog?
Black Lab, Chocolate Lab, Samoyed, and a Schnauzer.
4 dogs.
Well, it was a long time, over many years.
We had a Doberman, and we had a... The fuck was he?
Pekingese,
No. He
Wiener
was
dog?
a mutt, but he was a combination of something.
Dachshund,
No, it was like a... I
Gem-
want to say collie.
Russian
but-
Wolfhound?
Shut up. I wanna
Sheepdog.
say like collie and something else, like shepherd maybe. Or
Oh.
something. I don't know. It was something fucked up. He was a good dog though. That was Patch. Patch and Puppy.
You named a dog Puppy.
My sister did.
It
was
is.
her dog.
Named a
She
dog
named it
Puppy. Totally unoriginal.
Oh, we call Patch Patcherini spaghetti sauce.
Man, you were fucked up then too, weren't you?
Patcherini spaghetti sauce.
Patrick, yeah. Yep, there you go. Or burp. Okay, let's name the dog now that I'm wasted. Yeah.
No, his real name was Patch, but we just added that on. I named a cat one time. It followed me home, Lala.
Nice.
And then my other sister renamed it Pea Green.
Because it pissed green?
No, because I had the pea green colored eyes.
Oh.
But it looked like a Lala to me. It was black and white. And when it walked, it was like la la la. So
Actually, the cat's name was Henrietta Wallingford.
stop!
The third.
Stop it!
From Camden, New Jersey. 666. What?
When we went to Connecticut this time, we found a cat. Or
Dead?
The cat found us. No. And we were staying at this motel, and this cat came. We heard this thing cried. It was like, wow!
Yeah.
It was awful meow. And then she came up, and she was the friendliest cat ever, and went right into our room with us, and we're like, what the hell?
What'd you do with the cat?
We didn't do anything with it. Left it there.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, what are we gonna do?
You abandoned that cat to its fate.
Stop!
Probably been run over by now.
Stop it! I
Squished.
wanted to bring it home with me.
Guts exploding out of its sides.
Stop.
Yep, dead.
Then I didn't know, like, if people around there owned it or
Did you at least feed it?
no. Well, I gave it salmon. We went out to eat that night, and I brought salmon back for it.
Come on, Mike.
Stop!
What? I've seen that van somewhere before.
Where?
Don't know. Across the street at the deli.
Why?
Just as recognizable as a black Ford with that stripe set up on the side. It kind of stands out. You remember it. It's a very 70s type pattern. Remember those vans back in the 70s?
No.
Well, I do. Neighbor of mine had a Dodge. Did you just make a noise?
Yes.
What was the noise?
This thing came in, and it scared me. What?
A leaf.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know it was a leaf when it was coming in.
Uh-huh. Doggy. How do you know you're not having a dream right now?
Stop!
I'm just saying. How do you know you're not dreaming right now?
I don't think you've ever been in a dream of mine.
Thank God.
Shut up.
Well, how would you know if you weren't having a dream right now?
Because I'm awake.
Well, how do you know you're awake?
Because I felt that.
Yeah, you can feel things in your dreams too.
Yeah, you can. How come? How is that possible?
It just is.
It's weird.
So you're probably home asleep right now.
I am not. Oh, I did have dreams like that, though. No, haven't you ever had that dream where you know that you're in a dream? Those are fucked up.
No, I don't think
Those
so.
are seriously fucked up.
But then I don't generally go to bed
Oh
fucked
my
up,
God.
so.
No, I didn't either. But it's like you're in a dream, right? And you're doing things, and you're like, yeah, but it's okay. I'm in a dream.
No, I don't recall
Those
that.
are so fucked up.
No.
I have some fucked up dreams.
I don't dream. Not really.
Ever?
Not that I can recall. I can't remember the last time I
Yeah,
had a
you know,
dream.
they say that you only dream in black and white, and that is bullshit because I remember the colors that I dream in.
Well, the mushroom cloud was definitely
Stop.
orange.
Oh, I told you that one.
What?
The one where we were at Flanagan's and the warships came in. I told you that one already.
You did at some
Yeah.
point. It sounds familiar.
And then they were shooting all the people. Like they're pretending to be cocktail waitresses and bringing drinks over, and then they shoot people.
Yeah, well, that's fun. That's called Shoot the Idiot. 10 points, boom. 10 points, boom. This one took the drink, 20 points. Yeah.
But we got away though. That was another one of my fucked up dreams.
Yeah, another stream of many.
On Lake Mayapack.
Have you ever had the one where you wake up in a coffin buried in the cemetery?
No.
Not yet, huh?
Stop! Stop it!
Now it's going to happen. I just put the mental suggestion in
Stop!
your head.
You better not.
The enclosed feeling
Stop
of
it.
being the earthy smell of the grave
You could do
and a
that,
total
no.
dog. I could do that to you.
No, not you. People can do that. They can set their
I
own.
know. I'm doing it to
brains
you right now.
To do like their own dreams.
The satin feel of the coffin.
Michael liked that one.
Yeah, he's going to come get you for that one. Because he knows what you're afraid of. Remember that.
Stop!
It's dangerous to antagonize someone who knows what you fear and will think nothing of using it.
Stop!
Although he's probably just going to recommend you for psychiatric evaluation. And once the psychologist hears this report here, from your own mouth, wow, 72-hour hold, you know, while they go before the
Maybe
judge.
They can interpret my dreams.
They will. Oh, trust me, they will. 72-hour hold while they go before the judge to request involuntary incarceration in a mental facility,
Stop.
in a state mental hospital, for the duration, however long you decide.
Stop.
It'll have you in a padded room.
Shut up.
Hey, you get to meet the nice young men in the clean white coats when they come to take you away. Or drag you away, as the situation
Stop
might
it.
be. But you know what the good thing is? You get all the crayons you want.
I like crayons,
Oh, I used to love crayons when I was a kid.
but I like them now.
Well, that's just weird.
Well, no, it's not weird. I got coloring books.
Do you
too.
eat them?
No, I don't.
I'm just
eat
wondering.
them. They're wax, so I eat them.
Well, they're
Although I did used to eat the wax in those little bottle things with the liquid in them.
yeah, well, that won't hurt you. It's only beeswax and paraffin
I mean, I didn't eat it, but I like to chew on it.
and tetraethyl iodine.
What the fuck is that?
Poison. Deadly.
Stop it!
Don't worry, it only affects your mental capacity. Oh. Don't you understand that crayons are actually made out of wax because they're for young children who actually will put them in their mouths and eat them and chew them and everything
They're
else?
non-toxic.
They're non-toxic. Yes, you actually can eat a crayon. You're not going to
I
get
don't want to eat a
You're not going to get
It's
nourishment
disgusting.
from it, but it's not going to hurt you.
And it'll taste awful.
I really don't know, never having
They
tasted
smell
a crayon.
awful. They must taste awful.
They smell like wax.
They smell awful.
I've never noticed the smell of a crayon. To be true, never have. But you know that they give you crayons, so you can write letters home. Gesundheit. Don't let it happen again.
What?
You sneezed into your hand, right?
And
Now what are you doing with it?
I'm not doing anything with that.
You're touching the steering wheel. The old man's going to touch when he's driving home.
And
You think that's kind of
what do
disgusting?
you want me to do with it?
Wipe the steering wheel off.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, I guess I'm just going to have to sneeze on you.
Ah!
Look at the dog. You missed it. In the Mercedes. You see it?
No.
You didn't see that.
No.
A huge black dog in a Mercedes convertible sitting in the back seat.
You made me miss the dog in the convertible.
Well, I didn't tell you not to look. Camera saw it.
Play
What?
it back.
No, I'm not going to play it back. Here, I won't be able to see it. It'll be too tiny. But you'll see it on the playback. It went down there and turned down there. Maybe it'll come back this way. The dog took up the whole back seat of the car.
What was that?
What?
The lady just hit the car.
With this car?
Yeah, you didn't feel that? Whole
Hit it
car
with what?
shook. With her door. When she opened her door.
In the red car here.
Yes.
No, I didn't even notice. Huh.
Surprised you didn't feel that.
No, I didn't actually. You sure you felt it?
I'm positive I felt it because I thought maybe it was him and it wasn't him, and then I started the door open. Oh, that's what happened. That's nice.
Well, I can always bottle it up and let it go another way.
No.
We'll call that doing a Billy.
No.
Took you a second to figure it out. Huh?
He does though. He farts on purpose.
Of course he does. He knows it's gonna piss you off. That's why.
And it does.
Does he deliberately eat foods he knows is gonna make him stink?
I don't know.
He probably does.
But I don't understand. I tell him all the time, you have to come in the living room to fart, right?
And he probably says
You can't just do that in the
yes.
bedroom, right? Where you are?
He probably says
He
yes.
said I didn't have to do it then.
Well, he's being honest about it.
And then I tell him he has a thing about farting in the kitchen. He really does, because...
Well, you know what happens? That vapor gets on all the food you're eating,
Yes, it does. I told him that.
and then you're eating it. Ew. Ew. No, birdie.
And I hate when he
See,
farts.
you're missing the bird.
I hate-
You're missing
I
the bird
saw
with
bird.
with
I
the
saw
grape.
bird. I hate when he farts and he leaves the refrigerator open. That really annoys me.
But does he like open the door of the refrigerator,
Yes.
back up to it, and fart?
No, he doesn't do that, but he knows it's going to go in there. And he knows it bothers me. That's why he leaves the fridge open.
Yeah, I'd leave it wide open, just back right up in there, and let rip.
Guys are so gross.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't crapped in a plate, covered it with saran wrap, and put it in there. So you think it was like chocolate pudding or something. Oh, somebody got me pudding. Right in there, ripped the cover off. Oh, that's funny.
No, it's not. That's gross.
You have nothing to complain about. I tell you what, around the holidays when Mike lets one rip, then you'll know what bad is. That's an indescribably foul odor. I mean,
Maybe he should get himself checked out.
well, he knows what causes it.
What causes it?
All the mixture of spices and other crap in that stuffing he
Like,
makes.
still, it's not normal for anybody. Like, you're supposed to be able to eat that kind of stuff. And
Sure, you can eat it. It doesn't bother him. It
maybe
just
there's
creates
something wrong
gas.
with him.
Yeah. He eats that shit.
Caution, unicorns.
What?
That horse trailer says, caution, unicorns.
Oh. Maybe.
No, this thing is a unicorn.
Sure. They've been extinct for about...
Have you ever seen a unicorn?
Do you understand what the meaning of the word extinct is? What does extinct mean to you?
That they're not there anymore.
Right. For about 500,000 years.
But there's never been a unicorn.
Or 50,000 years. I don't know which it is.
Never been a unicorn.
Not in our time, no. Not in other times. But horses had horns at one time. Well, the ancestor to a horse, yeah. Everything had horns back then
What
because the
about
only way they
Pegasus?
survived.
Does the Pegasus actually exist?
Yes, it does.
No, back then, did it ever?
No, I believe it. Oh, you're missing it again.
What?
Look at the car.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the
My God,
size of
it's
that dog.
huge. In that tiny little car.
Look at that thing's the size of a horse.
Looks like a Great Pyrenees or something.
I don't know. That's one big dog. Good security for the car, I guess. Dog's having fun. The USS Pegasus was built in 1942 and then
Not
commissioned.
that